Hello, today is July 1st, 2015, and I received a vision from our Lord Jesus. It has to do with Jezebel. So right now I'm going to give just some introduction information before I go into what the vision was about. So Jezebel. And I have a link that I'm going to give you about Jezebel. But here is a good paragraph that I found in that particular link that kind of gives a good, little summary of what she was. So Jezebel was no doubt the wickedest woman in the Bible. In the book of Revelation, her name was invoked in condemning a false prophetess in Thyatira who promoted sexual immorality and the eating of food sacrificed to idols. Even today, the name is emblematic of a sinful, shameless woman. Jezebel means, "Where is His Highness?" which is Baal. Baal was the great Canaanite storm and fertility god. Jezebel's father, Ethbaal, whose name means "with Baal" or "man of Baal," was king of the Phoenicians. The Jewish historian Josephus tells us that Ethbaal was formerly a priest of Ashtoreth, consort of Baal, who usurped the throne and reigned over Tyre and Sidon for 32 years. And I will put that link in the description field later. So this is a ring that they found, and this ring is the seal of Jezebel. So yes, she is for real. The Old Testament is real. This proves that she actually lived. So the book Old Testament is actually a historical book, and that yes, she is real. And here's a picture of what she actually looked like, or the most of what they could come up with, and that those are some of the passages from the Bible that describe Jezebel. So let's what is the thing about Jezebel? What is, when people describe you're like Jezebel or the America is like Jezebel, what are they talking about? And so this is a description of the Jezebel spirit. And I'll just read a few of these. So, seeks out other individuals they feel are weaker to control, influence, and dominate. So they want to dominate these other people. They want to dominate the weaker ones. Who is like that right now? And that's where we have the New World Order. So if you go through all these things, and it just screams New World Order. So one of them is totally void of empathy, will falsely mimic sympathy to seduce and control their victims. And that's where you have empathy, is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. So they don't care about the poor people. They don't care about the middle class. The New World Order is rich. They want to control the wealth. By controlling the money, they control the people. They want to control the religion. Hey, let's get everybody into one religion. And then from that, we'll get them all to be controlled by one world currency. And then we'll have them under our thumb with the mark of the chip, RFID chip, radio frequency identification. Everyone will be controlled by it. They will do whatever we want because they want money. Yay. So that's what the New World Order is about. Controlling the Earth's population, the Jezebel spirit. And that's what we're seeing right now in today's society. So why am I having to describe all this? And that's because in this vision, Jezebel was there. And so I'm going to tell you what I saw in that vision. So in this vision, I saw a woman that was pregnant. So I'll just mention that first. So here I thought this is so cute. This nice picture. Here's a mom about to have a baby, and her little kid also, she also has another child. And the baby doesn't understand. He's showing his tummy. So she's showing her tummy, the baby's showing his tummy. So cute. And here's some other pictures. After the baby's born. So that's just so nice. You see the mother holding her precious little child. And so why am I needing to show you this? It's because in the vision, so I'll go back to this one. In the vision, it was the mom and the tummy, and then the baby was born, and then I saw Jezebel as a woman come over, and she grabbed away the woman's baby and started to eat the baby. And then this other woman would have a baby, and then she would grab away the baby and would eat the baby. And so you see this Jezebel woman just grab the child, and the mother's, no, 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 and here this Jezebel's just grabbing the child and running away with the child, and biting the baby and eating the baby. And I'm just in shock, because this is a vision, and I'm just watching it, and it's like, what do I do? So yeah, that was the vision of Jezebel taking away the children. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, let me try to focus again. Okay, so taking away the children, that's what this vision was. So why, and so then here, this is where I gave information about Jezebel. Is there anything that gives proof about the New World Order and that they're going to try to do something with our babies? And just recently, I received information that yes, there is a plan to do something to the babies. And so I heard this on the Paul Begley Prophecy show. He has a show, a website. Pastor Paul, I think it's paulbegleyprophecy.com. So yeah, if you go to paulbegleyprophecy.com, that's where, or livestream.com, and then he has his shows recorded, and you can, I have a link to his show on Livestream, of this particular one. Let me move it right here. Sorry, I keep shaking so much here. So in the show on June 30th, in this particular show, his wife, Heidi Begley, she attended this conference. She is a nurse, but I think it has to do with Mensa, which is a very smart organization. And in this organization, she found out that the federal government is looking to make it mandatory that when a baby is born, that the baby will be taken away from its mother in order to perform a test on the baby to see what the intelligence is. So as soon as the baby's born, we now need to perform this test. It's mandatory. You'll get your baby back later. And they run off with your baby to go perform a test. And so the government wants to do interventions. And so they want to know just how smart your baby is. They're going to put a net over the baby's head and say something, and then the baby will produce ions, and then they'll know just how smart your baby is. And it's like, what? So that's kind of crazy, but it's true. And if you want more information on this video, if you go to their video from June 30th, and you go 30 minutes into the video, and that's when all this is described. And so the New World Order, which is our federal government, wants infant access to, and all that discussion starts 30 minutes on June 30th. And so then Pastor Paul also did a YouTube video doing a quick description of that as well. And so I'll put that link as well. And so, this is my little summary here. The fear is, if they decide that your baby has a learning disability, and then they will have the right to say, I'm sorry, your baby does not meet intelligence requirements, and they may dispose of your baby. So that's my, possible thing. Why are they needing to know if your baby's smart or not? Why do they care? Why do they need to know the smartness of your child? I'm sorry, he doesn't qualify. Yeah, okay, so anyway, in this video, Pastor Paul says in the conference, the New World, this is something else in that same video. The New World Order talks about their quest to depopulate the planet within the next 50 years. And so, getting rid of babies that do not meet intelligence requirements is a way of controlling the population. So now Pastor Paul is going to be on TV soon, this July 3rd. Like his show is called The Coming Apocalypse on the channel WHT, which is the World Harvest Television channel. You can find it on DirecTV, or you can also find it on Dish Network, maybe cable. But one thing for sure, you can watch it for free off of the internet. So if you go to that website right down there, lacie.com, and you can just watch the WHT channel live right on your internet, streaming like that. And on Central Time, it starts at 10:30 p.m. at night, or it'll start 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the night of July 3rd. And if you have a DVR capability, record it. Set it up to record every single night. I think he's going to have around 10 different episodes, 10 different 30-minute, and 10 different 30-minute shows. So this will be the first one starting July 3rd. And so he has, all this information showing how it relates to the Bible. And so if you're like, well, where does it say about the Bible, about the babies? And so I'll just quickly refer to, this is the Bible right here, King James Version, chapter 13, verse 7. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. So if they have power to do what they want to your babies, then yeah, this passage will work. Verse 7. And then you also have, and let's see, and somewhere in here, okay, here it is. And he causes all, both small, great, rich, poor, free bond, to receive the mark of the beast, in their right hand or in their forehead. And no man should buy or sell, save he have the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And so, yeah, please do not accept the little chip in your hand. It's like, you have to have this, or you're not going to get your money. And it's like, well, just do without, and pray to Jesus, and he will provide. Okay. So save the children. Say no to mandatory testing. All right. Thanks, everyone, and God bless.